Female Composers Etudes Project week number 13. I played Farrenc number 16 and Montgeroult number 13. This was quite a mixed week, I would say. So the first piece that I played was Farrenc number 16, which went very well. I was super happy that I could play it. The topic was thirds, I didn't have any problems, and so I was very optimistic and looking forward to Montgeroult number 13. And well, this changed during this week, because while I practiced Montgeroult number 13, I realized that this etude is super hard, and it reminded me a lot of Montgeroult number 3, which I called HIIT etude, so high interval intensity training, because with Montgeroult number 13 it was the same thing. I couldn't practice for a long time slot, so I could practice for around 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but normally it was only 20 minutes, sometimes even 15. And then my hands became tired, my wrists became tired, my arms became tired. I had to do a break. And so practicing this etude was practicing with a lot of interruption, always 15 minutes, practicing 1 hour break, and then again 15 minutes practicing, and this was so exhausting. And I also realized that I didn't become better, so it was always on the same level. And this was why I was thinking about what should I do. Should I record it the way it is now and move on, or should I give it one more week? And then I decided that I record it the way it is, because when you have the feeling it doesn't get any better, well, that's the way it is. And so I survived this etude. I wasn't so super happy with the result, but well, that's how I play at the moment. Now I move on. The good thing is that next week there's this Farrenc etude. I told you about that in my vlog, and I'm really looking forward, because finally I have a left hand which is working, and Montgeroult number 14 is also way easier than number 13. And so the next week won't be so hard, I think. In the beginning of this etudes project, I had the impression that Montgeroult is putting difficult etudes in the beginning of her method and then continues with easier ones. After my experience this week, I think she is mixing. So it's always difficult, a little bit easier, difficult, a little bit easier. And actually I'm really grateful for that, because after this week, after Montgeroult number 13, I was seriously thinking whether this isn't too hard for me, and whether it would not be wiser to play either only Farrenc and then restart later and continue later with Montgeroult, or play easier etudes like Crosby Adams or something. And then I just played through Montgeroult number 14, and I was very grateful that this etude is easier. So maybe this is her strategy. You have difficult etudes and then a little bit of relaxation, and then again you have to work quite hard. I'm not quite sure whether this theory is right, of course, but I think the future and the ongoing project will tell me. I'm convinced that Montgeroult has an intelligent system behind this, and I'm convinced that the order of those etudes is important. And so I will continue this, and we'll see what will happen, and maybe I will overthink my theory again, whether the system of hard, easy, hard, easy, hard, easy is right. Well, let's see. So off I go. I'm looking forward to week number 14, left hand week.